Hi guys, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. And this afternoon, we are looking at a statement from Zanu PF Murakashi. Important to look at it because, this is what shapes Zimbabwe's position in the region. And this is a wrong position altogether. Snowball, one of those Warakashi were given a Toyota Aqua by Wicknell, signifying his importance within ZANU-PF, says President Nyusi must declare that the country is at war with the terrorists and deploy soldiers to deal with them accordingly. He can reach to SADC chairman Mnangagwa for help, deploy the army. This is the call which is being made by ZANU-PF. When you see the puppies making these calls, the echoes will be in the corridors for Nyusi to actually use force and use the military. We saw it happening in Zimbabwe. In 2018, the military was deployed to shoot at the protesters. We lost innocent lives. And right now it's happening in Mozambique. ZANU-PF people are on the forefront to call for Nyusi to deploy the military and also shoot the people. This is so wrong. The Constitutional Council of Mozambique failed to deal with key issues. Issue number one, the elections in Mozambique didn't happen freely, fairly, credibly. The Election Commission declared 70%. The Constitutional Council, after validation, declared 65%. 5% was removed from the Frelimo candidate, was given to the opposition candidate as the correct result. When you see 5 election of the vote being manipulated, that alone is an indicator that the elections did not happen properly. If you can steal 5% from a candidate, what more about the fairness, the conduct of the election itself? So, number two, if Daniel Chapo had won by 65%, these are 65% of the adults in Mozambique, over 4 million adults in Mozambique. The opposition has then, according to the results currently, has around 1 million. Versus 4 million. Then you ask who is actually protesting in Mozambique if that is the case. Which means they have not approached this matter as it is. There is no way Venancio could be so powerful like that to actually control the whole of Mozambique, to control everybody remotely when he had no support. The reason why he is able to do so is because he had support. So this is something which is very, very important to know, that the Constitutional Council in Mozambique is complicit. The Election Commission in Mozambique also complicit. And if they listen to the advice from ZANU-PF people to say, deploy the military, then they are calling for a fully fledged civil war in Mozambique. They will leave Mozambique in tatters, because there is a difference. Fighting rebels and fighting citizens are two different things. The people in the streets are not rebels. They are citizens. So when you shoot citizens, when you fight citizens, you are simply telling them to say, go seek arms, and they will seek arms and they will do the same. At the end of the day, who is going to lose? Because we have seen yesterday, these protesters in Mozambique, they've started targeting key government officials' residential places, identifying them. And if that happens, what it means is you will see that Mozambique will be left with no one in authority, because all these government officials, they will run away. All these judges will run away. all the electoral commission members will run away. At the end of the day, you continue to shoot people in the streets. What if people continue to put pressure? So Mozambique failed to deal with the insurgents in Cabo Delgado. They had to bring in Rwanda to help them. Yet they are being told to use the military to fight protesters who are simply demanding accountability. They are simply demanding accountability. All they want is for the truth to be told. Daniel Chapo did not win this election. He didn't win the election and he knows about it. So what is next is that you are likely going to see Daniel Chapo leaving Mozambique. That is the next thing you are going to see. He's going to leave Mozambique very, very soon. Once he leaves Mozambique, you are likely going to see Nyusi again leaving Mozambique. And they will leave Mozambique in turmoil. The least thing the Constitutional Council could have done is to then make the elections be done again. That is the least thing they could have done. They could have called for the elections to happen again. So this is what ZANU-PF people are saying, right? They ask questions to say, vakakwana here vakomana vakuti deploy amasoja. Okay, imimi komuka deploy amasoja zvikatanga okwenyu muchaita sei? This does not need to be solved through killing people. It needs dialogue. Nyusi could have avoided all this by simply including Venanzio Mondlane into the dialogue process. They could have resolved this a very long time ago, amicably, through dialogue, through consensus. That is something which is going to work for the country of Mozambique. So we will see what is going to happen. We'll see how the military is going to respond. Are they going to deploy the military? If they did so, or if they do so, we want to see how the military is going to respond and how they are going to deal with this whole issue, because this issue in Mozambique is quite different. There is a likelihood yekuti vanhu vekumozambique vanogona kungotora zvombo votaura kuti hapana kusiri kufa hondo. So very, very interesting. We'll continue to pray for Mozambique. We'll continue to pray for the people. There is no festive season to talk about in Mozambique. Things are very, very difficult, and everyone is actually making a move against the illegality which happened there. So let us continue to watch and see. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming.